Thanks for tuning in, Wastelanders, Wanderers, and Wayfarers. You're listening to NCR Frontier Radio. This is Cav. We're broadcasting out of Sac-Town, the heart of the NCR. Well, the upper heart, the part of the heart that matters. What a busy week, folks. What a busy week. We've got the Brahmin Games going on, bringing everybody in to compete. Mostly friendly competition. But you know what? No deaths this year, and very few mutilations, so we call that a win. Get to know your neighbors from the other towns, folks. The NCR regulatorily encourages bonding. Don't know what that means, but I'm sure we'll find out. I've got winners to announce, and wow, what a show it was. I hope some of you made it out to the fairgrounds. It was pretty much what you expect. But again, nobody lost any limbs, so. We've also had the Radroach and Miscellaneous Wasteland wildlife hunting season on, and it has been on. We've got some records this year, for sure. There is plenty of meat in circulation, everybody, so as long as you aren't picky, you have got choices. It's a brand new day. Let's make the most out of it, people.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. It's a brand new day. The coffee's hot, the paper's dry, the morning train runs right on time. There's a job for you, a place to go, and every mile sign says you're doing fine. The shop windows shine like promises, fresh coats of paint on Main Street signs. If you listen close, you'll hear it too, that steady hum of better times. They've been working through the night, getting everything in line, so when you wake and step outside, you'll find tomorrow's looking fine, clear as bells on Sunday morn. Every road is open wide, every doubt's been worn and torn. Tomorrow's looking fine, just like they said it would. The future's right on schedule, and it's looking mighty good. The radio sings from the kitchen shelf, big band swing and a weather report. They say the sun will stay all week and business is strong at the port. There's a plan for every question, a form for every need. If you follow all the right steps, you're guaranteed to succeed. No sense worrying today, everything's been checked and signed. You can rest easy knowing that tomorrow's looking fine. Neat as lines on city maps, every clock is synchronized, every promise right on tap. Tomorrow's looking fine. You can set your watch and wait. The future's dressed in polished shoes and running slightly early, not late. They've thought it through, so you don't have to. Just keep smiling and carry on. Tomorrow's looking fine, bright as headlines on the stand. Everything's under control, just like it was all planned. Tomorrow's looking fine. You can trust what you're told. The future's standing tall and proud and doing just what it's told. Sleep well tonight. We've got tomorrow handled.
If your Geiger starts to chatter or begins a lively song, find a shelter close at hand and you'll be safe before too long. Cover tight, stay calm inside, let the glowing dust refine. A little care instead steady breath will keep your spirits high. Drink clean water, rest a bit, and watch that needle shine. With simple steps and steady hearts, you'll do just fine. So listen in and heed the call. Radiation safety's here for all.
Little news out of the NCR for everybody. A Brahmin was born with 3 horns, apparently, all pointing forward. The owner is already charging admission. NCR Permit Office 3B issued a recall on hunting tags printed with the wrong year, people. Pay attention. Or the right year. Just not this one. Sounds about right. A child described a man in armor who smelled like rain and metal and asked for directions west. Stranger danger, kid. Speaking of stranger danger, if anybody out there is currently on or planning to take the gold thread trade route up out of Sac-Town through Dead Oaks and up into Old Hangtown, keep your eyes open. Got radar reports out there. They've already taken out 2 caravans. Apparently, they're posing as an inspection checkpoint. The NCR Rangers are en route to take care of the problem. Those raiders better hope that the NCR Rangers catch up to them before Judge Pike gets a hold of them. If he gets to them first, he's taking them right back into Old Hangtown. And as we all know, he holds court right on that gallows to save time. If you raiders are listening, remember, Hangtown still believes a rope is just another kind of paperwork. I don't know what kind of day y'all are having, but this guy in this next song, he's really trying to be positive. Maybe we could all learn a little something.
Coffee in a chip white cup, smile lines painted on too rough. Boss says how you holding up, I laugh, never been better. Traffic jam for 3 straight weeks, landlord calling every week. But my teeth are all I need to hold this thing together. Everything is fine, see, both thumbs up, I'm peachy. House on fire out the back, that's just my little sunbeam. Everything is fine, see, perfectly completely. If I say it loud enough, it feels almost easy. Everything is fine, 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 fine. Believe me. Phone lights up, we need to talk. Battery at 5 o'clock. Rent is due and so is shock. I hum a happy shuffle. Neighbors shouting through the wall. Picture frames begin to fall. I just straighten one, that's all, and call it just a scuffle. If I keep counting blessings, I might lose track of cracks. If I keep clicking my heels, maybe the floor grows back. If I keep saying I'm okay, you'll clap right on the 2 and 4 and miss the water pouring from the door. Everything is fine, both thumbs up, I'm peachy. Fire out the back, that's just my little son. Everything is fine.
Couple of notes from the names you know. Out of Old Hangtown, Magistrate Cole Mark, or Frontier Justice Liaison, had this to say: the Hangtown gallows remain unused this week. That is a record, not a promise. 3 mercenary contracts were filed and approved involving the gold thread route. All parties survived. One party learned a lesson. Locals are reminded that frontier justice does not mean creative justice. If you're unsure whether something is legal, assume it isn't. And out of Rust Vale, Warden Marshal Holt Rask, heading up the NCR Armory Oversight and Refurbishment Division, had this to say. Rustvale Armories report full operational status. Small arms refurbishment is ahead of quota, though pre-war firing pins remain scarce. 2 civilian workshops were shut down yesterday for unauthorized caliber modifications. The NCR reminds all smiths that innovation without permits is still a crime. Traffic along the Happy Line Prime trade route is heavy but orderly. Any rumors of missing crates are exaggerated. If they weren't, we'd already know. In other news, Happy Trails caravan quietly rerouted all northbound trade last night. No announcement, no explanation. Unless you want to be the unlucky traveler who finds out the hard way, best avoid that leg of the route. Mirelurk was found with NCR dog tags embedded in its shell, dated 20 years in the future. That's weird. Anyway, here's a song about a dress and a smile.
I was strolling down Main, just admiring the view. Tip my hat at the tailor, shine a coin in my shoe. When a giggle like a hiccup floated over my way, you said,
Pardon me, mister, and it's been my day.
Polka-Dot Paradise, you in that polka-dot dress, oh my pal.
Zip, zing, like a carousel swing in the sky.
One look and my black and white world
Turn cherry and vanilla, so nice. Polka-dot, polka-dot, polka-dot paradise.
I was humming a tune, balancing bags on my hips, a red ribbon on my handbag, cherry gloss on my lips. You were leaning on a lamppost like you owned the whole town. Then the sidewalk did a shuffle and it spun us round.
Polka-dot paradise, you in that polka-dot dress, oh my pal.
Zip, zing, like a carousel swing in the sky.
One look and my black and white world
Turn cherry and vanilla, so nice.
You said, sir, could you spare a direction?
You said, miss, I could spare you my time.
Then I watched hands tangled together. We were late for our lives, but the timing was fine. Ooh, the timing was fine. Now we dance past that corner every Saturday night.
You still tug at my collar, make me stand upright.
And the whole town starts to shimmer when you squeeze my hand, like confetti in the moonlight over Dixieland.
Polka-dot,
Polka-dot paradise for
polka-dot paradise, so
cheap. From an ordinary corner to a technicolor dream.
polka-dot paradise,
Suit me,
polka-dot, polka-dot
paradise with me.
Polka-dot, polka-dot paradise with me.
So, I'm hearing rumors that the NCR has found remnants of a Nuka-Cola bottling plant. Well, remnants of about 3 plants, which reassembled might make a fully functional plant. There's talk of rebuilding it and starting to stamp out their own caps. Hearing a lot of back and forth out there. Some folks are avidly for it, some nearly violently opposed to it. Some people think more caps in circulation will trickle down to the regular folks. Rising tide lifting all ships sort of thing. Some people are thinking it'll devalue what little caps are worth right now. From what I'm hearing, the NCR is in a tight spot. They're running out of caps. Everything needs caps to keep on keeping on. If they don't rebuild and crank this thing up to the max, things will have to change. And that means tough lives might get a little tougher. I'll leave this up to any surviving economic enthusiasts out there. One thing I am sure of is that no matter what happens, we'll all be going side by side into tomorrow together.
I've been watching the clock hands turn like they always seem to do. Every plan falls neatly into place when I'm standing next to you. I've been keeping things just as they said, following the dotted line. Funny how the world feels steady when your hand fits into mine.
Side by side,
Into tomorrow,
step by step,
the same old way.
every answer waits for us.
Every worry fades away. Side by side into tomorrow.
No surprises, no alarm.
The future standing just ahead with open arms.
Heard they thought it through from end to end,
So we can rest.
and just pretend.
Side by side into tomorrow. Everything is right on time.
Alright, I know I promised it at the beginning of the show. I've got some of the final official results from the Brahmin Games that are ongoing. Looks like the weight pull for the single and best match pair results have come through. It looks like first place for the single Brahmin weight pull is 3,420 pounds. That's going to be Harlan Iron Lead McRae out of Antler Downs. His Brahmin Graveljaw. That's a hell of a name. Second place, 3,180 pounds. That goes to Doris Kelm out of Split Willow. Brahmin's name is Old North. Third place, 2,990 pounds. Rufus Bell out of Red Bluff Spur. And his Brahmin Inker. Best matched pair, Pull and Pace. First place, 6,200 pounds combined. Alina and Thomas Virek out of Green Bar. They're Brahmin Salt and Bone. Second place, 5,870 pounds combined. Going out to Cal Porter from Old Hangtown. His Brahmin Twin Mercy and Twin Mercy 2. Third place, 5,430 pounds combined. That goes to Maeve Olin out of Winlock. Her Brahmin Westwind and Westwind Jr. With all those Brahmin able to pull so much weight, maybe I could ask a special favor. Take them on down the Velvet Road out to New Cask and back into Sac-Town. Load them up with the finest wine, brandy, and whiskey. Bring it on out to the shack for me. I'll even let you host a show. What do you say? Is it a deal? Makes me think of a guy who was famous for his deals. Robert House. Here's a little catchy tune his boys in marketing back pre-war came up with. You know, the world may never be the same, but this will never not get stuck in your head. Have fun getting it out.
Tired of dishes and floors to scrub, worn out from laundry and the daily hubbub. Well, don't you fret, don't you pout, the future's here to help you out. RobCo's got the answer, it's sleek and it's smart. A personal assistant with a mechanical heart. It saves your time, it eases your load. With RobCo's Marvel, you'll lighten your road. It files your papers and mends your socks, brews your coffee, wins your clocks, keeps your day running smooth and bright. A helper by day and a dream at night. Bleep, bloop, whir. It's It's a robot delight. Shiny and ready. It's your guiding light. Progress is knocking, so open the door. With RobCo's assistant, you'll do less and live more. RobCo's got the answer, it's sleek and it's smart. A personal assistant with a mechanical heart. It saves your time, it eases your load. With RobCo's marvel, you'll lighten your road. RobCo, the future's here today. Making life simple in a wonderful way. So wave goodbye to chores that bore. With RobCo's help, you're bound to soar.
This next one goes out to our NCR boys out there, fighting the good fight. The NCR's got them overextended, underfunded, under-armored, undersupplied, and undermanned. But they give 5 times as good as they get, even at the worst of it, especially at a distance. Give 'em hell, boys, and hold the line. We're pulling for you.
Steady, boys, keep your heads held high. With the dawn, we'll kiss the sky. March in time, the world depends on hearts of steel we'll never bend. Hold the line, boys, hold the line, hold the line. The rhythm's ours, the victory's fine. Step to the snare, brass on the rise. Hold the line, boys, and claim the prize. Trumpets blaze like the morning sun. Each step forward, the battle's won. Through the smoke, the banners wave. For every soul, for every brave. Shout ahead, shout it square. We've got a job and we'll get there. Hold the line, boys, hold the line, hold the line. The rhythm's ours, the victory's fine. Step to the snare, brass on the rise. Hold the line, boys, and claim the prize. The tuba booms, the drums reply. Courage rings in every cry. We'll keep the beat through dark and light. We march as one into the fight.
Alright, I made good on my promises. Just like I promised at the beginning of the show, here is the NCR hunting season update. We have a couple of scores in. Wildlife bagged and weights logged. Let's see, first up, mule deer. Those scores are in. Largest buck, 312 pounds dressed. Average yield, 225 pounds. The cleanest shot award is under review. Let's take a look at this. The largest buck is Evan Cross out of Dead Oaks. The cleanest shot, this is what's pending review. Oh, that explains it. Silas Morin out of Old Hangtown. Now, if you guys don't know Silas, he's a hell of a shot, but also a hell of a con man. I don't think he listens to the radio. Hey, none of you boys out at the Gallows Lantern get any ideas, alright? Don't be talking to Silas, tell him what I said, alright? I know you guys drink with him. Don't tell him. I know where to find you. Next up is the Rad Stags. Largest taken was 487 pounds. Antler spread record was 64 inches. One specimen was rejected for excessive glowing. That does tend to happen depending on where you're hunting. Sometimes they're tricky. You don't know until you cut them open to dress them. Then they start glowing. Gets you by surprise, right? Largest taken was by Maribel Knox from Cordova Drifts. And the widest antler spread at 64 inches was Jonah Pike out of Red Switch. Very nice, very nice. This next one sounds like a hell of a party and a hell of a date. Any of y'all been to either one of those? Me either. But a guy can dream, can't he?
Click of my heels on the sidewalk stone. Taxi horns talking their crooked tone. You take my arm, tip your hat just so evening. You grin, shall we steal the show?
Moonlight on the ballroom floor. Spin me once, then just once more. Round and around till we lose the door. Laughing like we're keeping score. Moonlight, say what lovers dream. Two hearts dancing in between. Every step just one word more. Moonlight on the ballroom floor.
Band in the corner is jumping sweet. Clatteret curls through the shovel of feet. You count me in with a gentle squeeze. Ready?
You whisper,
I barely breathe.
ah.
Tables are humming with gossip and gin. Waiters all weaving the room in a spin. But here in this corner the world turns slow. Hold me a little bit closer, don't let go.
This next one's called, well, I don't know who did it. I got the title, Saddle Tramp Heart. Kind of reminds me of some of you out there. Well, I'll give you 2 out of 3 on that one. Guess which 2?
Got a sunburned rope on my old bay's neck. Coffee in a tin and the dawn's still wet. Dust on my boots, but my word stays clean. I gave you my promise and I know what it means. I'm a saddle tramp heart, but I don't roam from you. Though these prairies roll wide and the sky's so blue. When the campfire's low and the crickets start, you're the brand on this saddle tramp heart. There's a lonesome train on the far-off track. Coyotes call, try to pull me back, but I hum your name neath the evening star. Every trail I ride only leads where you are. I'm a saddle tramp heart, but I don't roam from you. Though these prairies roll wide and the sky is so blue. When the campfire's low and the crickets start, you're the brand on this saddle tramp heart. If the storm wind wails and the night runs long, I'll still ride home, darling, straight and strong. 'Cause a man's good name and a true love's trust mean more than gold, more than silver dust.
Alright, and we've got some more scores from our Brahmin Games. The milk yield, a 24-hour measure. First place at 14.6 gallons goes to Nell Harrow out of St. Yaunt and his Brahmin Honeybell. Second place, 13.9 gallons, right behind, Jasperook from Antler Downs and his Brahmin Quiet Star. Third place, 12.8 gallons, Lorna Finch out of Green Bar and her Brahmin Cream Line. Well, a little advice for you out there. Maybe take a little bit of Rad-X before you try any of that milk out there, huh? And if you're a little rusty with your safety precautions regarding the Rads, here's a little PSA for you.
When the Geiger starts a ticking, don't you worry, don't delay. When the Geiger starts a ticking, don't you worry, don't delay. Find some cover, take it easy, let the glow clouds fade away. Drink your water, keep on smiling, take it slow and stay inside. Soon enough you'll feel much better once the waves have passed you by. Oh, stay cool, stay calm, don't lose your cheer. A little caution keeps you here. With simple steps you'll be okay. Safety first in the atomic age today.
This next song is about love and loyalty. Any of you ever experience either one of those things? Well, a song from better times to inspire us to make better times. Keep your chin up, folks, and make the NCR a better place.
Coffee cup cooling on the windowsill.
You're humming about the hills we used to roam.
Sun creeping over that red barn roof.
You smile and say, this house is still our home.
When the porch light's burning,
Darling, I'll come turning. Boots step slow and sure across the yard.
through every long hard season,
You're my standing reason.
like a soft old hymn and a steel string star. When the porch light's burning,
There you are.
payday letter laying by the radio.
You laugh and say we'll make it do just fine.
You tuck that flower in your Sunday hat.
I tip it low and say I'm glad you're mine.
When the porch light's burning,
Darling, I'll come turning.
boots step slow and sure across the yard. Through every long hard season,
You're my standing reason.
like a soft old hymn and a steel string star. When the porch light's burning,
There you are.
Well, we came in on a high note, and we're going out on a high note. Thanks for joining me today, folks. You've been listening to NCR Frontier Radio. I'm Cav. I think I'm getting better at this. And remember, if you can hear us, you made it another day. And that's always a win.
Well, the grass still glows that perfect green, and the sky's that picture postcard blue. If a siren sings across the town, it's just some silly drill they like to do. See the neighbors trim their little hedges, masking tape on every window pane. All these souvenir instruction booklets, just a passing patriotic game. Everything is fine, my dear, don't you worry about a thing right here. Oh no, if the papers talk of clouds that shine, it's just a little weather on the line. Take my hand and count to 9. One more time, everything is fine, my dear. Got a brand new coat, you're gonna got a brand new coat and a basement stock, just in case the storm decides to rain. Pretty yellow sign above the doorway, just another fashion for the frame. If the teacher shows us how to kneel under tiny desks and cover eyes, well, it's only exercise for children, keeps us limber, keeps us civilized. Everything is fine, my dear, don't you worry about a thing right here. Oh no, if the papers talk of clouds that shine, it's just a little weather on the line. Take my hand and count to 9. If the nighttime flickers orange on the hill, that's the sunset running late, hold still. If the ground shakes, honey, that's the band really swinging like they planned. If the countdown clock on Main flashes numbers in your eyes, that's the saving sail again. Nothing ending, only by.